Something in your body has been misunderstood for a very long time. Perhaps by others, perhaps in the quiet hours, even by you. A softness gathered where you stand, a tenderness settled in the very legs that carry you, and alongside it came a chorus of voices, gentle or not, suggesting it must somehow be your doing. So let this be the very first thing you hear today. It was never your fault. Your body did not gather this because you failed it. It wrapped something soft around the place that carries you, and it has been waiting a long while for someone to ask kindly, why? Welcome to Awakening Alchemy. I'm Anna Merkaba, distant energy healer, channeler, and light worker, and today we are talking about lipedema. If you or someone you love has been living with this condition, this episode is for you. Your legs are the pillars of your life. They hold you up, they move you forward, they root you into the earth beneath your feet. In the language of the soul, this is the ground of belonging, of safety, of the feminine earth. It is where you stand. It is where you carry. And it is here that the softness gathers, tender, faithful, quietly protective. A layer formed around the very part of you that has borne the most weight in this life. When that place is sore to the touch, that is not a small thing. It is your body drawing a gentle shelter around what has carried so much, asking in the only language it has to be touched with care. And when I enter the field in my healing sessions with those experiencing lipedema, there are 4 patterns I witness again and again. Number 1, your body gathered its softness at the greatest gates. So often this condition begins at a threshold, the doorway of womanhood, the season of carrying a child, the gate of change in later years. Each time you stepped into a new expression of the feminine, your body gathered a little more softness around you. This was not something you chose, and it was not something you did wrong. It was your body meeting a great passage in the only way it knew, by wrapping you in shelter as you stepped through. Each of those gates asked so much of you, and you walked through every one of them. Number 2, you may have been handed a story that this was you doing. Perhaps you were told to try harder. Perhaps you did try again and again with a discipline few would ever see, and your body did not answer as the world promised it would, and so it began to feel as though something in you must be at fault. Please know that feeling does not hold the truth of your body. The ones who offered you that story were working with what they knew at the time. They were limited, not unkind, and you were never the reason. There is a gentle invitation here to set that story down. Number 3, the part of you that learned to stay hidden. Your body may seem to live in 2 halves, one that steps into the room and one kept carefully from view beneath long skirts and careful choices. So much energy has gone into the quiet work of covering and angling away, of not being fully seen. Please be tender with this. It was never vanity, and it was never weakness. It was a soft heart, finding its way through a world that did not always look kindly. And the half of you have kept from view is just as beloved, just as worthy, just as much yours. Number 4, what could not move may have gathered and waited. Beneath the surface of your flows a quiet river, carrying away what is no longer needed. Sometimes that river slows, and sometimes what gathers there carries the shape of feeling that never quite found its way out. a tenderness that waited, a sorrow that had nowhere to go. This was not failing of yours. The body holds what the heart is not yet able to move, and it holds it faithfully until the day it can gently begin to flow again. And I see all of this come alive in the distant energy healing sessions that I do. Let me share one with you. Anouk had lived with heaviness and aching in her legs for most of her adult life. She had tried everything she was ever asked to try, faithfully for years, and beneath all of it sat a quiet belief that she had somehow brought this upon herself. In her session, her body spoke of the great gates she had walked through and how it had gathered softness around her at each one, of years spent covering and angling away, never quite letting herself be fully seen, of a sorrow that had waited a long time beneath the surface, never finding its way out. In session, we sat with the part of her that had been carrying the blame, honored how long she had held it, and gently invited her to set it down. Little by little, her legs began to soften into being welcome again. A while later, she wrote to me to tell me that the aching had eased more than she had expected, and that she had noticed less bruising as well. She also said that the deeper thing was that she had stopped fighting her own body. She had worn a dress that week and hadn't given it a second thought. And there is something you can do right now to begin offering that same tenderness to yourself. I want to invite you into something simple wherever you are. Rub your palms gently together until you feel a soft warmth building between them. Then rest both hands on your legs, wherever you feel right. Your thighs, your knees, your calves, not to measure or judge, only to offer them the tenderness they have been asking for. And when you are ready, say quietly, "Thank you for carrying me. You're not my enemy. You're welcome here." Stay there for 2 or 3 slow breaths. Let your legs feel held rather than examined, received rather than corrected. That is the beginning of something new. And alongside this, there are a few gentle allies that may wish to support you. The bedflower essence pine is a beautiful companion for this journey. It is for the soul who has quietly taken the blame for something that was never hers to carry. If the body feels divided within itself, as if the lower half belongs to a different story than the upper, Thuya, from 6 to 30C potency in homeopathy, is worth exploring, preferably with a qualified practitioner. And the Cell Salt Net Solve 6X is a quiet keeper of the body's natural flow. It encourages what has gathered and waited in the tissues to begin moving again, gently. With all of this, I want to leave you with something to carry into your day. If the softness has gathered around the legs that carry you, if you have spent years being told it was your doing, please know you're not broken and you never were. Your body is sacred. The way it sheltered you through every threshold is sacred. This is not a flaw, it is a message. And you do not have to carry the blame any longer. You are allowed to touch gently. You are allowed to be fully seen. You are allowed to stop fighting yourself and to let what has waited begin to move. And if what you've heard today has touched something true in you, I warmly invite you to journey deeper with me. In a distant healing session, we can listen together to what your legs and your heart have been holding and begin the gentle return to tenderness and ease. You can find all the details at annamerkabahealing.com. The full written article for this episode is waiting for you there as well. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm sending you so much love and high vibrations. I'm Anna Merkaba, and this is Awakening Alchemy.